8.3. Ogya FM 98.3. Ogya FM 98.3.
This is Election Arena. Hello and welcome to News Daily Live on Ogya 90.3 FM, coming to you from our studios here at Agunan Kwanta on the Old Axim Road here in the Western Region. The headlines. Babin to address media on key parliamentary developments today, November 6th. EC recruits over 200 professionals to help collate results. In health, Ghana detects 34,000 new HIV infections within 9 months of 2024. And in election in the US of A, Trump declares victory in greatest political comeback. We've got details of these and others. Do stay.
Yeah, boom, boom.
98.
98.3. The number one. Yeah, chipe pia, 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 pia.
News for from Aguna Ghana Live Radio Ghana, Google Play or the App Store. On Facebook, please follow us and also watch us live on Ogya 90.3 FM. And on Instagram, please follow us on Ogya 90.3 FM. I'm JEMIMA ANDOH. And to our very first story from the Parliament House. Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin, the Speaker of Parliament, is scheduled to hold a media briefing today, Wednesday, November 6, 2024, at 2 p.m. at the Justice D.F. Annan Auditorium, Job 600 in Parliament House, Accra. The briefing aims to address recent developments in Parliament and significant issues impacting Ghana's democratic journey. Speaker Babin is expected to discuss key topics, including the evolving role of Parliament in governance, responses to recent political events, and initiatives aimed at strengthening democratic processes. This event will also serve as a platform for journalists to engage with Speaker Babin on matters critical to the nation's parliamentary democracy. Journalists are invited to participate actively, as the address will include a Q&A session, that is question and answer session, allowing for direct interaction with Bagbin on the matters that resonate with Ghanaians. Moving on to the presidency. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has affirmed that his administration has fulfilled 80% of the promises made in the New Patriotic Party's manifesto. Speaking during a tour of the Western North region on Tuesday, November 5, the president highlighted the government's achievements and expressed his commitment to continue delivering on his promises to Ghanaians. While acknowledging that not every promise has been met, President Akufo-Addo emphasized that most of the goals outlined in the manifesto have been achieved. He reassured the people of the Western North that his administration remains dedicated to improving the country's development despite the challenges encountered. Addressing the government's flagship free senior high school policy, President Akufo-Addo highlighted its significant impact on Ghanaian education. Since its introduction in 2017, over 5.7 million students have benefited from the free senior high school program, which has provided access to education for many who previously could not afford it. He underscored this achievement as one of the key successes of his administration. The president concluded his remarks by expressing deep gratitude to the people of the Western North region for their unwavering support throughout his tenure. He acknowledged the importance of their backing in achieving his administration's goals and pledged to continue working towards fulfilling the remaining commitments to the nation. Moving on to some election-related developments, the Electoral Commission has reaffirmed its commitment to conducting an error-free electoral process to uphold public trust and democratic values. To enhance its operational efficiency, the EC has launched a strategic recruitment initiative, bringing in over 200 professionals with expertise in mathematics, statistics, and related quantitative fields. This move aims to strengthen the credibility and reliability of the election results. Speaking in a media interview on Tuesday, November 5, Dr. Eric Bosman Asare, the EC's deputy chairperson, detailed the Commission's preparations, emphasizing the significance of transparency and accuracy in the upcoming elections. Dr. Asare stressed the EC's dedication to preventing both minor and significant errors that could potentially impact public confidence. He highlighted that the newly recruited specialists bring robust and analytical skills to support precise data collection, data collation, vote tabulation, and statistical analysis, which are essential for an accurate and trustworthy electoral process. Moving on, the chairperson of the National Media Commission, Yawedu Ayeboafo, has called on the media to refrain from assuming the responsibilities of the Electoral Commission in declaring presidential election results. He stressed that the declaration of results is the exclusive responsibility of the EC's chairperson and urged journalists not to take on this role. While reporters are permitted to report on results from various polling stations after the polls close, Ayeboafo emphasized that the media should allow the EC, as mandated by the Constitution, to officially declare the final presidential results. Moving on to health, the National HIV and AIDS Control Program of the Ghana Health Service has reported over 34,000 new HIV infections detected from January to the third quarter of 2024. Dr. Stephen Asiado, the program manager, emphasized the importance of public testing and screening, revealing that approximately 1.3 million people were screened during this period. Dr. Ado disclosed this during the launch of the 2024 World AIDS Day, organized by the Ghana AIDS Commission, which included a solemn candlelight procession in memory of those who have lost their lives to AIDS. World AIDS Day, celebrated annually on December 1, serves as a critical reminder for countries to renew their commitment to preventing new HIV infections and providing essential services for all individuals living with HIV globally. The theme for the 2024 World AIDS Day is Take the Right Path. Dr. AC expressed concern about the number of HIV infections recorded in the first 3 quarters of 2024, noting that posed a significant challenge to Ghana's goal of ending the epidemic by 2030. He urged sexually active individuals to prioritize their health by consistently and correctly using condoms as a protective measure against HIV and other sexually transmitted infections. In business, the Institute of Economic Affairs (IEA) has expressed reservations about the Bank of Ghana's newly launched Ghana Gold Coin, which the central bank assets will encourage savings and improve liquidity in Ghana's financial markets. The IEA suggests that positioning the gold coin as an alternative to the dollar is In essence, an acknowledgement of deeper economic challenges driving Ghanaians to prefer foreign currency holdings. The IEA argues that rather than promoting a new asset, the central bank should focus on tackling the root causes of dollar demand, which stem from Ghana's economic instability. The Bank of Ghana unveiled the Gold Coin initiative on September 27 as part of its domestic gold program aimed at absorbing excess liquidity and strengthening the cedi against major international currencies. However, in its latest bi-monthly report, the IEA questioned the rationale behind introducing an alternative asset to reduce dollar demand without addressing the underlying economic conditions that prompt Ghanaians to favor the dollar over the cedi. The IEA's report highlights the need for more direct measures to stabilize the currency, calling into question the long-term efficacy of the GGC in resolving Ghana's dollar dependency. And finally, in the United States, former President Donald Trump took the stage and declared victory in the early hours of Wednesday morning, cementing an extraordinary political comeback. Minutes earlier, news organizations called the 2024 presidential race for him. And with this, he said, "We made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is that we overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible. And it is now clear that we have achieved most incredible political thing."
Ogya FM
Thank you very
98.3.
much. Wow. Well, I want to thank you all very much. This is great. These are our friends. We have thousands of friends on this incredible movement. This was a movement like nobody's ever seen before. And frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of
98.3.
importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal.
And that was Donald Trump, the newly elected United States president. And that's how we wrap up the news on the morning show. But let's have a recap of the headlines before we leave. Backbench to address media on key parliamentary developments today. EC recruits over 200 professionals to help collate results. In health, Ghana detects 34,000 new HIV infections within 9 months of 2024. And in the US of A, Trump declares victory in greatest political comeback. Many thanks for doing the listening. I'm JEMIMA ANDOH. Do stay as Kwame Nokon continues the show.
98.3.
Listen.